So this is a big deal, okay? And I want people to really watch this as I talk about it because I've got a lot to unpack here. Mindhunter was one of the single best shows that have come on in a long time on Netflix. Okay. Um, and if you've, I don't know. I believe my audience would be the type of people to have seen Mindhunter. Mindhunter got canceled for no fucking reason. Absolutely no fucking reason. Okay? And there has been rumors after rumors of people, and the fans have been begging, and people have been, going around in circles. Uh, but there is a chance that Mindhunter will finally be back. But here's the deal. Let me just explain. The stuff that has been confirmed is mostly bullshit. These are rumors and stuff like that, but here's the deal. There were they are writing scripts. Okay? That is true. But these scripts have to be approved and have to be liked and have to be pushed through a certain thing, and then they have to get the actors back, and this is not a guarantee. Okay? I just want people out there to know that these rumors of Mindhunter coming back are not 100%. This is a big thing they're trying to unfuck. Should it ever have been canceled? No. And a lot of people feel that way. A lot of the fans feel that way. And a lot of the fans right now are actually pissed. Because we have to put up with the dumbest fucking movies or the dumbest TV shows for multiple seasons, and we can't just get the stuff that we actually like to stay on. We are in that era of Netflix will put something out for one season, and they'll just consider it a failure and then cancel it. And the reality is, how big do you have to fucking be to make Netflix happy? Because all I'm saying is this. Yeah, there was a lot of money put into this, but people liked it. And I'm sorry, but like if you're Netflix as a platform, I would take a hit in the money, because they're not losing money, right? Like, you have to understand, they're not losing money, but they're taking a hit to make a show that people like, that adds value to your platform, makes people want to pay you to be on there. But if it doesn't make its money back because you spent so much money, that doesn't mean that you cut the show, because they don't have a real way to do it, right? There's no ads on these. All they have is watch time and stuff like that, and they have to figure out, like, okay, production value versus watch time. Like, does it add up? They have a really shitty system. However they're doing it is a really shitty system of figuring out, is something successful? Like, well, if we only spent $12 on it and 1 million people watch it, then it's a success. It's like, yeah, but like only 1 million people will ever watch it, and it's shitty, and it's $12, right? But they'll spend a lot on certain shows thinking that they're going to go skyrocketing, like Squid Games, right? And they'll spend a lot on it because it adds so much value. Mindhunter added a lot of value, but they spent a lot on it, so they consider it a failure. Despite, if you look at the real numbers, it was not a failure at all. It was not a failure at all. People are literally begging them to bring it back. Okay? So, you will not find a picture of Mindhunter on the internet without a comment under it saying, why the fuck did they cancel this? When they won't cancel shows that are just way worse, just because they spent less. But it's like, if I was a company, I would say, I'll take the hit in the long run to make a show that pulls people to the platform, because like I feel like in the long run it equals out. Like, yeah, sure, you lose a little money in the short term, but you add so much value to your platform. Like, you get to stream this show and forever in the history of ever, you will have this show up there to add value to your platform, and you don't have to let any other people have it. And the only place they can get it from is you. I don't know. Call me crazy, but it does feel like they keep shitty shows that they spend less money on, and they get rid of high shows that they spend a lot of money on that people love. But call me crazy. But anyway, here's what's happening. This has had people, they were meeting, okay? They were meeting, and they wrote some scripts, and this is supposed to be coming back as 3 2-hour movies, and then it'll be ended. Okay? That's what they're talking about. They're talking about they wrote scripts. There's 3 2-hour movies. So basically 3 episodes, like a TV miniseries, if you want to call it that. And then it'll be over for good, which, you know, again, stupid, but that's just me. Regardless, though, I just want to put this out there. This is a chance. This is not guarantee. They still have to secure the actors, right? They would have to secure the funding. They would have to get approval from different levels. These are just in the scripts stage, and those scripts have not even been approved. So when websites say, fuck it, it's coming back, like, no, it's not coming back, okay? It is trying its best due to mostly fan pressure over the last few years. That's the reality. You guys have made this possible. You are the ones bitching, and trust me, people that work on the show and that know people, it matters because they see it. Obviously they see it. They're human beings. They're on the internet, bro. And I don't know if you know this, but if you're someone who's on this show and you see these fucking comments all the time, imagine being these people on their own social media with people being like, when does Mindhunter come back? You know, like, they see it, okay? They see it. There's a lot of fan pressure. And it was just a good fucking show, to be honest. But they have to be happy with everything. And it has to make it through all those approvals. And it has to get done. And then they have to film it. And we could be looking at 2026. But regardless, we'd have 3 2-hour movies. So I'd be happy with that. Plus, we'd get an ending. We might get an ending. Make it a solid, not just canceled bullshit, you know. So it's exciting, but I'm putting this out there because there's so much crap online that's not telling you the truth, okay? I'm putting this out there, I'm being realistic with it, and I'm telling you the truth. That's what we try to do here. You know, if you like that, subscribe. But also, tell me what you think in the comments. I'll be down in the comments. I reply to every comment, and I will see you in the next one.